I wasn't one of those people that I guess grew up saying I want to be a clothing designer. I wanted to be a football coach. So, and somehow I ended up in this crazy business through my family's urging to get into something that would keep me out of trouble, I guess. It's very personal to, the whole experience. The clothing is, of course we pay attention to what's happening in the market, but essentially put the collection together based on whatever is in our gut, things that we want to wear, things that we want to have in our closet. So those are the things that we tend to make. I like things that are made just with as much sturdiness to it as possible, and things that really get better with age. So if you come in and buy this handmade boot, we may break the skin in a little bit, but really the beauty of that boot is what you're going to see a year from now, and that's sort of the feel behind the collection. I want things that are going to last, and we use the word heirloom quite a bit. Things that you could actually pass down to your children or to a friend or whatever that has that kind of guts to it. It's hard for people to know is what all goes into making that garment. The steps, all the steps of the process to get it from my head or a sheet of paper to on the rack here. I mean, that takes months. Or you can go to Walmart and buy clothes. But that's a whole different process than what we're doing. And the work that we put into making something, and the quality of the fabrications, the integrity of the construction, the details, the little hidden details. First of all, we use 100% natural materials in everything we do, so there's no synthetics throughout the entire process. It's still made in some cases, the way it was made 50 years ago. The technique is still the same. That's when American clothing is at its best, to me, is when it's made with that kind of integrity, the way it, with that heavy construction and the guts put in it. How do I get inspiration? It comes from everywhere, and it doesn't come at a particular time or in a particular spot. Everyone from my grandmother to Chris Christopherson. I don't really have one particular muse or style icon. I'm not really a big theme kind of guy. It's more about what the piece is and the use of it. It starts from a very American classic base. It probably has a little bit of a southern nod to it just because where we are, and how that can't help but influence what it is. And then, we make it. That's kind of how it all starts. For me, it's about them wearing it, not sitting in their closet. It's really about getting everyday use out of it, whatever that situation might be. If we hand make a suit for somebody, I tell them all this, like, I want to make the suit for you, but I want it to be your favorite suit. And that, to me, is what I get the biggest kick out of. You really kind of learn lessons over time. You should definitely, keep it real. Do what you believe in. Do what you feel best doing. Don't try to be something you're not. And that's, thank goodness that is definitely American clothing for us. And if it's a hot commodity in the marketplace, we'll keep praying that it stays that way.